Everybody loves a new coffee day.
And for the record, this does not qualify as a coffee montage. I have a new favorite quote. You see, for the longest of time, my favorite quote was the "Do What You Can" by Casey Neistat. I even have it tattooed right there so that I will never forget it because it is so good as a advice of life. You know, to do what the others tell that you can't do. Just, you know, show them. Do whatever you can't. It's that good. But I think that I may have found a very strong contender for this quote to be my new all-time favorite quote. Yeah. You see, we all make excuses all the time. We look for excuses to not to go to work. We look for excuses to not start that school project that's late. We look for excuses to not call our parents or to go to a party or a meeting this weekend because you just want to stay at home. And we do that all the time. And as YouTubers and as creative people, we look up for excuses to not start making the next video or to not start the new YouTube channel today. And we do that all the time. I do it there as much as the other guy. We fall into the trap of, okay, I need this, I need that, and I need to have this before I can do that. And then it just, you know, turns into a mess. Eventually, making excuses becomes procrastination. But before we get there, let me tell you a little story. Alright, during weekend, when I did not feel like doing what I was supposed to be doing, I did this instead. I dug my car out from there. You know, from here. It was parked right there. That is all the snow that there was, a whole lot of it, like almost, what should I say, 90 centimeters, 3 feet almost. I dug it out. It was buried right there. First, I had to dig this kind of a path here, all the way from over there, so that I could reach the car. Then I dug out the car. Then I opened up this entire pathway to get the car out. And all this I did just because I was procrastinating on stuff that I didn't want to do. This took like 5 or 6 hours during 2 days to dig out my car from the snow. All the things you do.
There's a bird somewhere. Spring is coming. That is like, what? 3 meters tall? It's like 10 feet, 11 feet. Yeah.
So Jeff, if you're watching and you want some snow, just let me know. I'll arrange. Alright, you see what I did there? Eventually, all the excuses that I had made turned into procrastination that was so bad that I decided to shovel all that snow from there, to dig out my car that has been buried in snow for the past like 3 months or so. I decided to procrastinate on the thing that I was meant to start that bad. Yeah, honestly, that was like really bad. And this happens to the best of us. We just hold on to the excuses until they turn into procrastination and we don't do anything to solve the issue. We just escape into doom scrolling or binge watching Netflix or playing video games. But then eventually you wake up, something happens. After all that binge watching and doom scrolling, you just snap out of it. And for a good while I thought that this happens when you run out of excuses, but that is not exactly what happens. You just get tired of your own excuses. And that right there brings me to my new favorite quote. Well, at least it's on the top 5. Real growth happens when you get tired of your own excuses. I'll say that again just because it sounds so good. Real growth happens when you get tired of your own excuses. Now, I just need to find a place where to ink that because it has to be at least as good as Do What You Can, because that is like a big wake-up call to everybody. Yeah, that's just something that I figured out this weekend while digging out my car from the snow and binge watching Netflix. See you guys in the next one. Peace.